Bobby's pissed off. He told me that before the show started. So why not piss him off even more? Let's talk some Red Sox. Bobby,
You got me there.
no matter what, this team's going to make the playoffs. Like, there's 17 games left. They're 3.5 above the Seattle Mariners for the second wild card spot. They're going to do it. But the big news that came out Friday, which made all of Red Sox Nation sigh, Roman Anthony, who has a very hot sister, he is out 46 weeks. Just so you know, Bobby, the season's going to be over in about 5 weeks or 4 weeks or 3 weeks. So, yeah, there's no way.
I thought it ended in October.
Well, that playoffs start in October. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The regular season is through September.
So he's not playing. He has an oblique injury. He swung too hard, hurt his oblique. He ain't playing. The Big Three season is officially over as Anthony joins Marcelo Mayer on the DL, and Tristan Campbell, who is down, Tristan Campbell is down in AAA. So with Roman Anthony gone, how does the rest of the season go with just 17 left? Bobby, I throw it to you.
Oh, it's going to be just like the rest of the Red Sox normal seasons. They're just going to slowly melt down into just a pile of mush at the end. And then all Red Sox fans will just be sitting there weeping about the disaster that is their team.
So I'm going to go through all of this, and then I'm going to ask for what we think the management or the front office will say when the season comes to an end. Because I already can hear Sam Kennedy in my ear, what he's going to say at the end of the season. The other big story that isn't getting a lot of traction, which is weird, is that Alex Bregman, the big free agent signing for this past offseason, intends to opt out of his deal and become a free agent in 2026. What does this say about this franchise who overpaid to get him in Fenway in the first place?
Well, obviously he wants nothing to do with it, or he just thinks he can get more money.
Well, I think he was overpaid. I think the Tigers were like, I want to say $25 to $30 million under what the Red Sox offered him. Mm-hmm. So obviously his agent's like, hey, dummy, you got to take the deal with the Red Sox to go there. He wanted to go play for the Tigers, but obviously the Red Sox overpaid. This is just a bad look. When you got a guy that could have been making another $40 million to go play for the Red Sox, and he just says, I'll opt out and see what I can get on the market. He won't get what he's getting. It's a bad look. He's not going to get what he's getting here. He's going to go play for less money for probably a contending team like a Tiger. Not the Tigers, but, put that contending team up there. Whoever that contending team is, he's going there. And that's just a bad look because I guess money's not going to talk. One of the other stories that Rich has been nailing earlier this season, Garrett Crochet is feeling the effects of being an ace. He's never pitched this much in a major league season. And he was having a Cy Young performance, even though he pitched a gem the other night against the A's. I think he had 10 Ks, which is great for him. But it seems like he's starting to go on that downward trajectory because he just can't handle a long season like this. So with that being said, what's going to happen when playoffs come if he can't handle it?
It's that same old wall in baseball. Baseball is an absolute marathon, is the definition of a marathon sport. Anybody can go on a little bit of runs and be good for a short time period. The guys that are true major leaguers are ones that are sustained success. He's obviously a good player, but he obviously has to work on his durability.
Which is hard for these guys that throw out of their ass. Like all these ace pitchers, like they just fucking throw heat. And you're coming off 5 days rest. He was a reliever over there in Chicago forever, and then they put him in the rotation.
Pitchers are pussies. Just when you say it, 5 days rest, 5 fucking days rest. Unbelievable. God, baseball players are pussies. 5 days rest. You pitch like 5 times a month. Uh-huh. You are a pussy. Just throw the ball.
You get paid millions but you're gonna have all these people like Billy Baseball and Rich come in and be like, "Well, you still have to be warm. You still got to throw the ball on your off days just so your arm doesn't get cold." Put some
leg torque into it. Fucking turn that hip and just fucking whip it.
I agree. The only positive news I have coming for next year is that Peyton Tolley, he looks like he could be the number 3 in this rotation. I'm not gonna say number 2, but that fat fuck came out there, and I just love everything about him. After his first game in Fenway, he came out and just thanked everybody. He said, "This is a cool experience. Thanks, guys. This is awesome." So I'm not trying to insult the kid, but the kid throws hard, and hopefully making the team next year, he can be a solid number 3 in the rotation. But the Sox still desperately need pitching. They need a solid rotation. I don't think Brian Bayo is going to be the guy to be the number 2. I think you can put him at 3 or 4 and then put Peyton totally down there. But you need pitching. Come this offseason, you need pitching. Will they do it? Absolutely fucking not.
No.
But that's what they need. I mean, that's how you're going to win a World Series, especially against some of these big bats like LA has. I don't know who else. Yankees always have big bats, but they have no pitching either. But the Red Sox should definitely be making the playoffs. So October, baseball is coming back to Fenway. Do you think this could make the ownership go out and spend more money because they made the playoffs this year?
God, no.
Nope.
They're going to say that the youth movement worked, baby. We did it. Us, me.
What the end of season when they do these cleaning out the lockers and the management comes out and talks, they're going to say, hey, we didn't spend that much money and look at what we did. Look what we did. We brought up the young kids like we said.
We're
like,
so fucking smart.
We're so smart. Like we knew what we were doing. Like we have good farm system out there. We have more guys coming up next year. So yeah, we're not going to go out there and spend. So here's to playoff baseball there, Bobby. Because we know it's going to happen when. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't know when it's going to happen again because we haven't seen this in 4 years. So come October, here it comes. With that being said, let's talk some more positive stuff. Let's talk some early lines, Bobby. Shall we?
Yeah, let's do this.